Hello. We're gonna wait a little bit for people to get through ads if there's anyone here this early. And I will work on my Warhammer list. So I had no idea. That's the problem with playing this game. You have new ideas every other day. So, but what if I do this? But I could do this. That's why I am playing Space Marines. When you play Space Marines, you can do some crazy stuff, all with the same units. Which is awesome. Got another 38 seconds. So we get going. Oh my goodness, that fits. The app is addicting as you can try out different lists. Whew. Very good. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy some Land Raiders, though. Let's see. If you don't know what a Land Raider is, it is a big tank. Yep, that works. Gonna need a few Land Raiders, though. Interesting. So, triple Blade Guard, 2 Redeemer, 3 Sanguinary Priests. It's 1320. That's a lot. But they're very hard to kill. I'm talking to myself right now. Let's see. What else would I do to fill this list out? It's taken hold. Probably Terminators. They just sit on the expansion objective. Then I need trash. 500 points for trash. That's doable. I think that might be my list. I think I figured it out. Could change out 1 Blade Guard to Eradicators. Alright, sorry. That's nonsense, and that is not Guild Wars 1. We are back here. Last time, good old Prince Rurik did die. It's quite sad. It was very abrupt. Like a bunch of snow fell on top of him, and he just got killed by a villain dude. It was very sad times. But, good news is... Oh, you can go all the way up there? Hey, how do you get up there? That's cool. Good news is, this is a really, really cool zone. And I love dwarves. And dwarves are non-existent in Guild Wars 2. So something happens to the dwarves that I do not know. Well, I sort of got a hint that some of them get turned to stone. I don't know why. But somebody let that slip. I try to do no spoilers, but people are excited about the game. I get it. But I love the zone. I don't know if it's a nostalgia, but this old art style, games with this style, just... they do something. Because it's more about artistic interpretation than just pure realism. I'm glad they didn't do like a graphics overhaul with Unreal 5 or something. People would probably protest if they did that, let's be honest. People like what they like. Okay, now we have to deal with the rest of this inventory. Looks like just this. And it'll be all clean. I haven't found upgrades in a bit. It seems like with each area you can get your best in slot for the area just from crafting. But I need a salvage kit. Yeah, this is definitely the coolest zone, pun not intended so far. What is this place called? Beacon's Perch. This would be a place I would live. Okay, I am running out of money. Unfortunately, someone was selling lockpicks, and they weren't selling steel keys. So I'm like, I guess I gotta buy lockpicks to open these chests. So I bought a bunch of them, and lost all my money. And now we have Shiver Peak keys, which I believe I bought some of those too. I just have one. 9 steel keys. And I have some lockpicks that I'm not going to use till I absolutely have to, because they are ridiculously expensive. And I just bought two salvage kits. Oh well. I'll need them anyway. I don't even need music. The sound of the wind is great. Can we turn up ambient sound? Option sound. Yeah, turn that up. And there's good music too. I believe there's only one quest dude here. That leads out. Master Saberlin. We need to get our boys first. So right now, who are we running with? I didn't really give Claude a good chance. And I think I might even like Stefan more than Tom. Tom seems to take a lot of damage. So we'll go with Stefan and Alicia. Naturally. And then... See, the ghost of Althea is already a mesmer. Let's try this again, Claude. Because Claude seemingly is a necromancer. This zone's awesome. I am Master Saberlin. These refugees are tired and hungry, and their journey is far from over. What can I help you with? We are short on every major supply, and to make matters worse, that damnable pet of old Max is eating what remains of our meat. See if you can talk to the man and find some way to feed his pet without sacrificing our remaining food stores. I've tried myself, and his pet almost ate me. Max is on guard duty just outside Beacon's Perch, in Deldrimore Bowl. I will speak with Mac. Wait, Flurry? That seemed like a new warrior ability. We've encountered Centaur patrols on the road ahead, and they're attacking the caravan. I need you to take them out quickly and report to Ranger Olsen. Cool. So it's our main quest. Yeah, primary and Hungry Devour. Flurry, that might be a cold spell too. A water spell. What is this for? The tower that was knocked down? Yeah, it looks like it. Old Mac. No, Joe is his pet. We've come so far and under such adversity. There's no way I'm turning back. I'll see Crider or I'll die trying. I know Joe here can be a bit of a glutton, but it isn't his fault. He's a growing young devourer, and he's got to keep his strength up if he's to help me defend things around here. His favorite food is those succulent junipers that grow north of here. But I can't take him to go get them since I'm on duty. Would you help me out and go take Joe foraging with you? If you feed him about 10 of the succulent juniper meats, that should keep him content for a while. Okay. We got Joe. Joe can't die. But we got centaurs. They're killing the refugees. Help out, Joe. Looks like we lost a refugee. This must be some kind of spell, the spirits. Like an effigy they put down that gives them a bonus somewhere. Okay, I haven't found any juniper things yet. You wanna go? Let's go. Stop killing Alicia. That's a ridiculous amount of centaurs out here. I think what I've seen so far is letting credence to that person that told me that, until I get to level 20, it's basically a tutorial. Because I don't get experience from any of these mobs. Because I'm so much higher level than them. Joe! Don't die, Joe. Give him armor. Let's get everyone bled. Tell Grant that Sergio sends his best. Who's Sergio? Claude said that. I haven't found any succulent juniper anything so far. Put up our buffs. Yeah, so far it's been a lot of running over people. Or running over monsters. Because we leveled so quickly. Oh, that was gold. I can't ignore gold. I am poor. You can definitely farm gold. Like, everything resets when you leave and come back, so I could just do something multiple times. But that's boring. Let's see what's up here. Joe, I haven't found any juniper things yet. Alicia tanking again. Oh, that's a juniper. I guess that's what Joe wants to eat. Come on, Joe. Go get him. Pacifism? Ah, that's annoying. Stop it. What I really need is a dispel. Okay. Claude can't die. I need some type of cleanse, and no one has that yet. Alicia definitely doesn't. She's never used one on me. Because stuff like this is very annoying. Okay, he doesn't eat it automatically. I've got to pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. How many do we need? Feed 2 more. Hopefully towards this quest we will find more. Because Joe needs to eat. Really, it's to make sure that the refugees have enough food. Also, I guess, important. Yeah, we're not really getting anything from these mobs besides gold and drops. Because I don't think Althea's getting any experience. There we go. Those are my last ones. Can't wait to get pacifism spammed on me. You guys ready? I don't think this will do anything, but I'm pacified. Can't do anything else. Joe! Joe, don't die. Joe's gonna die. Can I go get another Joe? Alicia, can you res Joe? Joe. Okay, we might have to port back and do this one again, because I need those skills. Yep. Joe decided to die on me. Okay, looks like that reset, so hopefully I will get him back. Do I keep Juniper? I do not. That's fine. Alright, I decided I don't like Claude. Reyna just is solid damage all the time. Oh, I need to... Crap. I can't... Yeah, good. There's 2 skills with this. I don't want to lose the skills. I already read this. Come on, Joe. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Alright, we gotta stay ahead of those refugees. Don't know if it matters if they die or not, but if there's a bonus, I would like it. These refugees just walk into right into danger. Centaurs. Come on, guys. Stay alive. They're not gonna stay alive. These archers are doing a number on them. Yep. Oh, one's alive. No. Yeah, just one alive. Oh well. I should have waited for their protectors. Alright, so we'll go right up here so we can get those succulent... whatever they're called. Let me sprint in there first, so Joe doesn't get hit. Yeah, Althea and Alicia... Actually, not Alicia. Althea can tank whatever. Because she's way higher level than these guys. Alright, let's go this way first. Need to keep Mr. Joe alive. Still, really good music, and the ambiance is great. The wind coming through the passes here. Big fan. They're gone. Well, that's new. Non-respawning mobs. What are these? Oh, no, they're there. Okay. I can't really order him to do anything. He'll just follow me wherever I go. Just gonna put that up. Don't know if it does anything against their spells, but we're going to try. They hate Joe. Stop killing Joe. I mean, if I saw a giant scorpion first, I'd probably kill that first, too. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 8 this time. 6, 7, oh, 9. Everybody's healed. Alright. You're not succulents. Never understood why they call those plants succulents. You don't eat them. They just kind of exist. I'm sure there's some botanical reason why you call it that. Entomological reason. Etymological? I forget what that phrase is. I'll go with botanical. Alright, gotta run ahead again, so I get hit first. How's Joe doing? Joe's fine. Yeah, but you can feel the better damage. Rangers are beastly in terms of auto attacking. I might have to start selling stuff instead of only salvaging, because my gold stores are not great. Alright. Oh, we're done. That was 10. Alright. We are going back before Joe dies. Because I want whatever those skills are, which is down here. Gonna be sad when we leave this place. How much more do I have? Well, this could all be stuff. Might even leave and come back. Definitely refreshing after post-searing in Ascalon. That was a drag. On purpose, but still a drag. Alright, what is Flurry? Is it some type of attack speed skill? Or is it literal flurry like we're seeing right here? Snow flurry. I don't know. That's good, lad. Joe, all full? Thank you for taking such good care of Joe, Jack. You do well. You go tell Master Saberlin he doesn't have to worry about Joe any longer. Cool. Let's go see what Saberlin has for us. I know it's going to reset the mobs, but that's fine. I need gold anyway. Expel. I want to try it. Aha! Attack 33% faster. Do 25% less damage. Technically it is better. Is that even worth, though? It is technically more damage. Alright, let's do it. We'll get ourselves in less trouble if we don't use Frenzy. Ooh, more stuff. A small group of former soldiers have deserted us after the death of Prince Rurik. Normally, I forgive such a transgression in the face of all that we have endured, but they have taken the majority of our supplies with them, and everyone's taken the supplies, and headed north into the hills of Jaltimur Bowl. We believe they are making their way toward Icetooth Cave. With supplies already short, there's no way that our people will make it through the mountains to Kryta without the stolen supplies. It is critical that we retrieve the supplies and bring to justice these deserters who would condemn their people to death. Okay. Don't know where we're looking there. It's way up there. There's the main quest. Right there. Okay. We'll do this one. This really confuses me. Like, does it reduce their armor by 25%? Is that what the spell does? Or is it something else? I guess we will hopefully find out. Yeah, I think this is better because we probably have better adrenaline. So, if you overcast it, I don't know what overcast is, then it lasts for 3 seconds and deals more damage at the end. So I'm assuming the armor pen is just on there. But it barely lasts. It's not even worth it. Well, at least we have it. Ugh, take that. It does, yeah, I am hitting harder when they're hit by it. Centaur everywhere. Mess him up. Okay. Let's not do this. You're down. Stefan, don't die, please. A lot of dudes. Luckily, like I said, I'm over leveled, so pretty much just run into these guys. Not much strategy needed. My goodness. Okay, I guess. Oh, so now they turned around. Yeah, I think the attack speed does work out to be better because it's more adrenaline. Where do I know Benetti's defense from? I think it's Princess Bride. Like it says, you're using Benetti's against me, ah? When they're dueling. And Indigo Montoya and our main man. Oops, need to go to this one. Alright. Looks like the end point of this quest. I'm trying to see how this would ever be useful. I guess if all your points are in air magic, probably do better damage. Plus the armor pen. You stop hitting Alicia. She's just trying to do her job. I don't even pay her. They're supposed to be mercenaries, but we never lose gold when we hire them, so technically we're just picking them up. Wonder what the in-universe reason for that would be. Maybe they're part of the refugees. And they might as well help us. Maybe they have friends and family that are refugees. And they're the ones who can fight. So they travel with the big strong man. Save the refugee! I don't think we're going to. Yeah. Nope. Always right before I get there. Ooh, steel chest. Didn't buy all these keys for nothing. Air wand, how boring. All this energy while hexed and bonuses while hexed doesn't seem that good to me. What's up, Olsen? We're fortunate to have your assistance. Aiden has gone ahead into the ice caves to scout the way for you to take the refugees through. Master Seeker Nathaniel awaits you in Griffin's Mouth with further instructions. Oh. Guess we're just going through. No quest. No damage to them. Weird. There's always one. Bleed you, bleed you. There we go, save Alicia. It's hamstring. And bleed. What am I up to gold-wise? Over a plat, okay. Feel a bit better now. What's up, Jinx? Yep, this is by far my favorite zone. Again, I've only seen a few. Even better than pre-searing Ascalon, in my opinion. I love snow places. Is that zoning? Okay. I think that's way up there. I think we do want to do that first. Because there's been times where we progressed past what we can do before. And lost quests, and this is... Benetti's Defense sounds like a warrior thing. So we'll do that. No rush. I think they definitely meant this as a Princess Bride reference. It's during the trash talk between Indigo and... What's the main guy's name? Farm Boy? I forget. Here's some Benettis against me, huh? Alright, is there anything I want to pull off these? Energy +4, not really. Armor +9 versus Earth. Meh. Not particularly. Yeah, Stefan seems to take a lot less damage than Tom. Tom seems to be more offensively minded. He is a brawler, so that makes sense. Okay, we're gonna head across here. Going up. Oh. Am I getting this just because I'm here in an ice place? Where it's elemental damage and cold damage for creatures in range. I don't know why that's here. Still a lot of mysteries in this game as far as mechanics go, which is a good thing. I'm slowly learning about it. I see no birds. Where is this sound coming from? We're gonna go kill some deserters and get supplies back. This is why Braun killed all the thieves in Flea Bottom before the siege. Whenever adversity hits, thieves steal all the good stuff and become very wealthy. Alright, keep going north. The Centaurs haven't really proven to be a challenge, but they're also level 8. And I am 16. But again, this is still early game. This is the time to learn tactics, figure out mechanics, which I have yet to do. There's a lot of stuff I'm confused about. Like, someone explained how armor works to me, and it still makes no sense. I just know I want a lot of it. And then armor and elemental armor are separate things. Ooh. That's a named mob. He might drop a chest. Ruby Spotted Mane. He chose a bad place to post up. Looks like he dropped nothing worthwhile. Unless this becomes something good. Well, 3 bolts of cloth. It's not terrible. I have yet to use cloth because I do not craft cloth as a big plate wearer. So that causes the buff, but before I had it when I was running around. So I still don't know what it is exactly. Almost there. We're doing this basically because we want skills. This turned out to be a dud. I don't know why it has this. Oh, maybe this means it's a hex. I obviously have not been casting much as a warrior. Yeah, definitely in... It's Nightfall, is that the next one? I forget. Whatever the next one is. Factions, I think. Definitely going with some caster type. Try that playstyle out. Ritualists look cool. Seem like a shaman from EverQuest. I got it again. I don't see any spirit anywhere. It disappeared. Whatever. It doesn't hurt. Come to Papa. You tell him. Alright, we gotta kill some humans for taking all our supplies. Basically sentencing deserters to death. Not in my refugee squad. Want to see a sad spell? Ugh. That's what I just got. 7 damage. Job, team. Like, this wouldn't even be hard if I wasn't this level, because the mercenaries here get 4 levels higher than any mob out here. But, again, maybe it is meant to be a tutorial type place. Okay, we should go back here, then over there. This is the best town by far I've been in. If I had to live in any town, it'd be this one. Now, getting food up here would probably be an issue, and have to rely on caravans, whatever they bring up. Probably good hunting up here, though. Can definitely hunt centaur, but is that cannibalism? It's only half cannibalism. What if you just eat the horse part? I've never asked myself that question. I still don't know what overcast is. Ooh. Gains 5 energy, so you cast your stuff. I'd cast Sprint, Hamstring, for Great Justice, and then I'd cast this and gain energy back. That's cool. It's probably meant for more of a, like, sword-using elementalist or something. But we'll try it. Oh, we should, while we're here, empty our bags. Have to stay on top of that. Don't want that. Energy 4 well hexed. That's odd. Maybe that's good and I just don't understand, but I don't get it. Storage, where were you? That's cool looking armor. Assassin's Creed. What's up here? It's Tonio the goat. There we go. We are ready to craft, that's for sure. So this, you don't use another skill, you just auto attack. So this shows me blocking is an actual thing that happens. So I'm guessing when you have a shield on, there's a % chance to block. I don't know if block fully reduces damage or partial, because in WoW it's partial. No quest log, that's eerie. I know where I have to go though, through here. Where did the centaurs go? Oh, I guess because I did the clear the path thing. They're gone for now. It's a cool thing you can do with a setup like this. Well, I guess there are some down there, but you can change the world for each individual person because you're always going to be in your version of the world. Because if other people are at different timelines, you can't exactly be in the same place as them. So that's the benefit of this type of system, among other things. A living world, so to speak. A la Guild Wars 2. Alright, I gotta stop worrying about money. If I need money, I'll start selling stuff. But I'm expecting the crafting mats to go up and up and up as we go along, so I want to keep on top of that. I forget what bird that is. We have those in Maine. Sounds cool. Yawning. Alright, once more into the breach. That was more fun to say when we were actually in the breach. Pre-searing. Okay, let's try this. Get on me, please. Start hitting me. Please hit me. I want to use Benetti's. He's not attacking me. Definitely going after the lower armored refugees, that's for sure. It makes me think, should I just use a hammer? Because it's less armor and mobs will be less like, or more likely to hit me. Because like that Joe quest, you really don't want some NPCs attacked. See it? It swapped off me. This one's on me. Alright. I think I heard the blocks. Never noticed that before. And these refugees are suicidal. Like, just back up. Let the fully armored people deal with it. When I report back, I have to be like, look, I was fighting the big, scary Ettins. They decided to run up and try to fist fight them. That's not on me. That's on them. Griffin's mouth. Like, this cave is confusing and perilous. You don't want to take a wrong turn or you'll wind up wandering in the cold until you die of it. Aiden has scouted the way ahead, and my wolf can help you track him. Follow Aiden's markers to get safely through. They'll look like nothing more than pebbles at first, but you'll learn to spot them if you're paying attention. Okay? Take these men with you to help Aiden fortify the position. Oh, we have armored dudes now. Nice. Now these guys look like they can hang. Yeah, they're taking a lot less damage. I want their armor. Look at that. Can I get that? I'm still using this stupid gladiator-looking armor. It worked in the pre-searing when everything's warm outside. Now it just looks silly. Benetti's defense. Need to keep those NPCs alive in case we come up against something that actually hurts. See no marker. Is that Aiden right there? Oh, it's snow. Pretty sure that's the name of a direwolf in Game of Thrones. I don't think my buffs actually buff the 2 knights we have. In Guild Wars 2, that's definitely a thing. It's really cool, because if you're a buff class or healing class, you actually feel worthwhile in a lot of the quests because you have NPCs with you, and you can heal and buff them, which is really cool. Because in WoW, you pretty much just hope they don't die. I'm assuming... Is that a mark? It's a steel chest, though. Try to hamstring. There we go. But all these steel keys, I gotta use them. Definitely going back that way, though. Ooh. Damage 8. If that was while health is above, that'd be really good. Another mark. Hamstring, that's right. Turn around. Not fighting my backline. Three experience, we're flying now. Yeah, see all those +5s? That's me blocking. It's awesome. Actually see the impact. So it looks like the only real benefit to killing the name mobs is you get morale, which is not a small thing. Morale, health, and energy for everybody is really good. Camera decided to zoom in all the way. Their AI does tend to, if you hamstring them and their target moves away, they don't try to chase them. So effectively, it can function as a taunt if something's chasing Alicia around, as they are like to do. Block, 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 block. See, I cast hamstring on him. Target ran away slightly, so he swaps. Pretty nifty. Double morale boost. Okay, going that way. But is there a chest over here? There's a lot of Edens, I think. Which we pulled. Where you going? Wherever you're going, it's gonna be slow. That was a horrible bit of trash talk. But I gotta see if there's a chest or something over here. These guys, you still want to fight? I'll take it. It's a little odd. Not worth our time. Maybe we'll get Althea a level out of this place, though, because if I'm getting experience, she's getting more experience. Oh. Come on, guys. I don't want you to die. At least they're tanky. Alicia, you don't... Oh, why is my camera going crazy? I don't think she heals them, but they heal pretty quickly. Okay. Out of combat. I'm curious. Why does this exist? Alicia, why are you over there? You know better. Why does this exist? Might just be a second exit from the cave. Yeah, looks like it. We're just gonna see. Is anything to be seen? Ice golems. This is new. That is a new mob. Where are we? Alright, let's go talk to this guy. We might be going this way anyway. That is the wrong way. Speak with Ambassador Braun. He'll be waiting in Scoundrel's Rise, just outside Griffin's Mouth. He'll help you get the refugees sheltered in Cantha. Where? Oh. I have a letter here for Ambassador Zane informing him of Prince Rurik's death. You can give it to Ambassador Braun when you see him. Zane has assigned him to the refugee problem, so he'll be working out the details involved in getting them settled. Meet Braun in Scoundrel's Rise. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go back here. Because there were new mobs back here, so I'm curious. Why bother to put new mobs back here? There must be a reason. Or probably not. ArenaNet definitely... They've crafted the world pretty well in that not everything has a point to my specific player character. Like some things just exist. Level 14. Okay. Let's go, Whisker Featherstorm. %66% less damage with attacks. Well, that was cool. It didn't do much. Got a lot of gold. Let's just double check in here. Looks like nothing. Well, morale boost. 66 gold. I think this goes away when you go into town, though. But gold is good. We're building up our bank again. Oh, I think I've finally decided on my Warhammer army. I'm going to run... I don't know if this means anything to people that don't know Warhammer, but an armored spear-tip detachment. What it does is basically makes your land raiders and other transports really good. So you have a bunch of guys in transports that jump out and stand on circles. That's basically it. Circles being the objectives. Because I thought about what units I like. I think Blade Guard veterans are really awesome looking models. So then I thought, alright, how can I best utilize Blade Guard veterans? They're kind of slow, but they're super durable. And the best leader you can put on Blade Guard veterans is a Sanguinary Priest. That is a Blood Angels unit. So luckily, I'm going to make a custom chapter so it doesn't look off if I use any chapter's rules. So I'm going to make a Blood Angels Armored Spear Tip. And it's also not a lot of models. New type of gargoyle. Pirate area. Not as cool as ice. We're going the same slow speed. Alright, we gotta kill the wave breakers first, looks like. They're very annoying. Wow. Might have to swap back to hammer. Some knockdowns. Zombie Warlock, you're new too. Level 14. Alright, we're scaling up the levels now. That was an abrupt change in climate. Why does it say there? Oh. Did not see him. Ambassador Braun. I am Ambassador Braun. The undead problem persists, as I'm sure you're aware. Still, your people should be safer here than anywhere else. You guys got that? You guys got that. The undead have risen from the swamps. The gates to Lion's Arch have been closed. I know Lion's Arch. That's Guild Wars 2. Times are bad indeed. I have been appointed by Ambassador Zane to handle the matter of seeing your people settled. The Ambassador will be saddened to hear of your great prince, I am sure. Here is a letter from Ambassador Zane granting refuge in Cantha. Presented to witness Kasori, the city's regent. Perhaps she can help you. You guys don't got this yet? Oh, you took a lot of damage there. Okay, that's where we're going. Gates of Cantha. That's almost good. If it was health above 50%, I would like that, but I don't want that. Alright, we're pretty good there. I don't think those marks do anything. Trying to bleed everything. I do like the music here, though. It's no ice level. It's still good. It's 12 experience from these guys. So we're getting something. Is that a death hex? Yeah, it seems like it. Alicia, you're a beast as always. Keeping us up. Yay! I retain my lockpick. It looks like this is a different tier. This is definitely more damage than any other wand I've seen. And I didn't lose my lockpick. Good, because those are very expensive. Easy die. Okay, it's not a death hex, he just poisons everybody. You're bled. Alright, let's go back on you. Bam. One last warlock. What's up? What do we got? Well, I gotta start looking at these because Ghost of Althea, I can use one. This seems good. Energy. Oh, -1. I thought it was +1. -1. That's really good. Oh, she doesn't have air magic, though. Or blood magic. This is what she would use, but does she want... You know, I think this is just better. Alright, we don't need you. Gates of Cantha. Look for group, ZM hard mode? I guess that's what that is. Before we do that, I have not looked for a group for any quest since I left Old Ascalon. I probably should, but I'm assuming these guys are all running stuff for certain gear or achievements. I'm just doing story. Not much here. That is an outfit. Yes, Braun told us to expect you. I understand you have Ambassador Zane's decree allowing your people to settle here. I'm afraid, however, that powers above me are ordering my city's gates closed, even to Crichton's. You've done these people a great service. Alright. Okay. Let's actually read that. It looks interesting. As this is an historic day. It's been over 2 years since anyone from Ascalon has set foot in Cantha. Sal Dias Alessio would like to have been here for this day. Really? Since before the searing? You see, back then, the three human kingdoms, Ascalon, Cantha, and Or, were at war. We were so caught up in fighting each other that we all failed to notice the Char amassing in the north. I know, I was there. When the invasion finally came, the human kingdoms were too depleted to mount an effective defense against the beasts. In the ensuing fight, Ascalon was all but wiped out. The kingdom of Or disappeared in a brilliant flash of light and a billowing cloud of smoke, consumed by powerful black magic that to this day has yet to be fully explained. Cantha suffered quite a different fate. Faced with overwhelming odds and terrible ferocity, we turned to faith and a man named Saul D'Alessio. Saul taught us all to believe in ourselves and the unseen powers that guide the universe. He was a great man. When the Char invaded, the royal family turned tail and ran. It was Saul's inspiration and guidance that formed the White Mantle, and as a collective force, we were able to push back the invading Char. Way to go, Cantha. Cantha has never been more prosperous than it is now with the White Mantle. But enough of my history lesson. You must be anxious to start your new life here in Cantha. Down the road to the southwest, you'll find Gates to Lion's Arch. Talk to Justicar Hebelian. He'll be able to help you get accommodations and anything else you need. Cool. So, my theory is that Cantha somehow helped the Char because now they're a dominant power, and Ascalon is not. But my throat is not feeling great, so I'm going to go grab some tea, so I'll be right back. We're going to use a very high-tech away screen. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back.
Get in. Come on. Eat it.
Hello. I don't know why my throat wasn't feeling that great. Green tea to the rescue. Alright, so all we're doing here is continuing on to Cantha. The only problem with tea is you gotta get it hot to let it steep correctly, but then it takes forever to cool down so you can actually drink it. Well, it's going pretty well. We had a not-so-hot day in Texas for once, so it wasn't miserable, like it often is. Oh, intermission. Okay. I just was talking a lot today, so throat doesn't feel the best. Talking and yelling. I was running a class today, too, so. Alright, we have everybody we need. Do you want Benetti's defense? That just seems better. This is only useful if somebody blocks. You block attack skills. Get adrenaline. Oh, you get adrenaline with this one. Okay. So that's different than Benetti's, because Benetti's is adrenaline. This is just magic. Or energy. I think Endure Pain is really good. We'll use that. 202 health. It's basically Last Stand. From... Wow. Okay. Ow. That was still too hot. Secure a safe place for your people to settle. Wait, there's a person over there. And there's red things. And I can't go that way. Oh well, guess we're supposed to ignore that. Yeah. That's really good. There's a reason why Last Stand is amazing in Classic WoW. Although I'm usually not the first one dying. What's up, farmers? I really need someone who cleanses. God, it's starting to hurt a lot. Okay, deep wounds, nice your health regen. Take 16 damage every time you gain or lose a condition. That seems like it can be really good. Throw that on, then throw a bunch of dots on. Getting hexed to death. Might have to put on a healing signet. You need to die, sir. Or former sir. This is the condition one. What is this one? Deep wound and a dot. Okay. So they're mesmer necromancers, seemingly. I don't like them at all. This is when I really need a hero with cleanse, because Alicia doesn't want to cleanse. Alright, kill the warlock. Done. Get out of my face. Devone is a beast. She probably does more damage to skeletons, too. So I'm pretty sure weapon types are a thing in this game. Alright, this looks like we're going the right way, toward the gates. Yeah, so if you have blunt, you'll do more damage against things like skeletons. Less damage against squishy things. That buff bar is going insane. Buff debuff bar. Cool. Still cruising. Getting a little tougher with the mass amount of debuffs. You die first. Luckily, we can bleed you because you're a zombie. Might have to swap to hammer if we're gonna get a ton of these guys. Because if I can't bleed, that's a lot of my damage gone. I think I bought another hammer. If not, I can go make one. Yeah, my damage against these guys is pretty pathetic. No, save the knight. You're welcome. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, we don't have any quests, right? Oh. Make contact. We do. 4 gold for a head of lettuce. Lions Arch is sealed by order of Jusadar Hablion. He's gone to the south to deal with something. Okay. We're still in a mission. It's gonna teleport and go make a hammer, but we cannot. That's cool. I like the landscape over here. This is a very defensible position. See if I can actually set my tea. Whew, still hot. But I drank it anyway. Alright, no casters. Nice. This guy's a caster. Mergoyles are casters. Oh, it's like a gargoyle, but a mermaid. Ha! I see what they did there. At least you can bleed. What does this do? Hexes people near me. Huh. That is annoying. This is across the beach. What I would give for a dispel. This way or that way? Probably that way, so we're gonna go this way. That makes sense. I'm trained to go down the path I'm not supposed to go down. Tend to find cool stuff that way. In most games, not really so far here yet. Lightning Drake. Well, my ward against elements would be good here. Alright, let's keep going down here, see what's going on. Bleed you. Bleed you. Bleed you. Everybody's bleeding. Good experience from these guys. And 50 gold. Gladly take that. There's a beach. Where's my buried treasure? Well, more drakes. That really hurt. So you want to get these guys in melee as soon as possible, basically. Alicia's getting beasted. Literally. Please be something exciting. Why'd I kill all these drakes? Looks like it's for the love of the game. Is that a torch underwater? No, okay. I was gonna say, for a second there. It looks like we're going back to the same place we would have gone anyway. But hey, we got some experience, we got some gold. Get off, Alicia. Oh, Devona just leveled. I mean, not Devona. Althea just leveled. Grats. Alright, what do you got for stats? 64 unused points. I have not been paying attention to her, have I? Okay, what are you using? Illusion, Domination, Inspiration. I think we just keep going Illusion and Domination. Looks good to me. I know nothing about mesmers. It's the one class in Guild Wars 2 I haven't really got a handle on. Pretty much know what everything else does. In Guild Wars 2, that is, not here. $74 gold. Could farm these guys. But I actually don't have a gold sink right now I really need gold for. Just peace of mind. Here we are. I want your armor.
You've arrived in Cantha at the wrong moment, friend.
Ooh, good voice actor.
I don't have time for long speeches, but I'll make you this deal. Help me fight these undead, and I'll give you and your people passage into Lion's Arch.
How about your armor? I like this guy, though. No BS. Hey, you help me, I help you. Here we go. Boom, zeroing in on this guy. No, let's see up. Any warlocks? Nope, just rangers. You're not so bad. Oh, there's a... You need to die. Come here. Hexing everybody. Come back here. Can't have that. Just ran over those guys. We still going? Yeah, we're still going. That armor is fantastic. What's up, Sailor Smitty? I'm just ogling this guy's armor right now. Well, all these guys' armor. Especially this guy. He looks awesome. Like Juicitar type stuff. Or Justicar. That's the one I'm looking for. Hey, Sailor. Thank you for the raid, man. Mr. Smitty. Welcome to people that are coming in. I just would say... No spoilers, please. Has to be said. It's my first time playing Guild Wars 1, so... I understand a lot of the mechanics, not all of them. Someone explained how armor works to me, and it still makes no sense. Also don't know what overcasting is. That's a new term I gotta figure out. Armor does protect the body from stabby things, that is correct. But unlike most games, it's not like a total and then a percentage decrease. It apparently, you can get hit in multiple places, like sometimes the head, sometimes the chest. So the armor in each particular point actually matters. But then how does the shield work? Like, I assume there's a passive block, because like, I have skills like Benetti's defense. Wait, where are you going? We're going anymore? No? Like Benetti's defense that actually blocks. So blocking is a thing, I just don't know how it works. Okay, we're going that way, because that way is the NPC. But yeah, we're playing a warrior. We're also an elementalist. Naturally, we're not using any elementalist abilities, because I've learned that you don't just gain energy as you level if you're a warrior. So you don't have energy to cast anything. I'm just gonna kill stuff. Blocks are skill-based. So, then my question to that is... shields have armor on them. Why? Because is there a percent chance it hits the shield? Okay, so total defense does matter. Not just like parted out towards the different limbs. You see why it's confusing to a WoW player. It's all total stats. So basically everything I said before about each swing hitting a different part of your body is not a thing. That's what was confusing. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you for that. Like, I've rated it at high levels in a few MMOs, like mostly Final Fantasy XIV and WoW. So I'm trying to decipher all this stuff. I don't want to look up a guide because that's just boring. It's more fun to like learn from chat and just trying to figure stuff out myself. Hey, appreciate it, man. Again, thanks for rating. I'm gonna work through Ow. That really hurt. Working through prophecies, then the other two expansions. I'm probably gonna level a new character for everyone. So gonna be doing this a lot, because I was playing Guild Wars 2, and people kept referencing things from Guild Wars 1. Like, oh, that's from Guild Wars 1, that's from Guild Wars 1. So I decided to pause in Living World Season 3. We all healed? And go back and do this. Nazim the Damned. So yeah, that's why I started Guild Wars 1. Because I wanted to play it at some point, and it'd be cool to see this story. So understand all the references in Guild Wars 2. But yeah, anyway, thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the follow. I want your armor, sir.
Be at peace, brother. May your soul find peace in the mists.
May your soul find peace.
Your bravery is unquestionable.
He's super
your
low.
Honor unmatched.
That means he's alpha.
On behalf of the White Mantle, I thank you greatly for your service. Our founder, Saul D'Alessio himself, would have been proud to call you his friends.
Wow.
As promised,
what praise.
Your request for entrance to Lion's Arch has been granted.
I like this guy.
You and your fellow Ascalons are welcome here.
Doesn't beat around the bush.
Come. I will escort you to town personally. We will make sure you receive a proper reception.
They're pretty cool, but I had a theory earlier. Because they were talking about how Cantha has, like, boomed recently. Probably because Ascalon was wiped out. So I'm guessing the Crichton, or Crichtons, however you pronounce it, had something to do with helping the Char destroy Ascalon. That's my theory. Don't tell me if it's right. But all the pieces line up.
To Lion's Arch.
I've been to Lion's Arch in Guild Wars 2. It's a pretty cool city. Yeah, don't say anything. I appreciate it.
I found it! The Scepter of Ore.
Yay, the thing.
We found it first. If the undead get this...
Come on. The sooner we get this scepter into safekeeping, the better.
Oh no.
Ah! Help! The undead! We're under attack!
Yeah, their armor's so good.
We can't let them get the scepter.
There's like 3 of them. Go kill them.
To the Temple of Tolerance. Take the scepter to Confessor Dorian. We'll hold back the undead for as long as we can.
There's like 3 of them.
But...
Just go!
Come on, guys. And you're fully armored. claws aren't going to do much when you have that much armor on. Well, actually, it could probably hook around the armor pretty well. We got a new big bad?
Run, you little fool.
Generic
run.
undead lich.
I have all the time in the world.
Because he's undead.
The scepter will be mine again soon enough.
Who likes to play with his food?
Everything proceeds according to the prophecy.
We are in prophecies. That is the expansion. But yeah, fully armored knights normally were killed with daggers. Because you'd have to, like, knock them down. If you hit him in the head with, like, that's why maces were good, because you could knock someone kind of senseless for a little bit. Then once they don't know what's going on, you can find a gap in the armor with a knife. To unlock travel to Cantha, take the quest called Menlo's Request to first... What? I don't know what that said. It just disappeared. I know I need Menlo's Request. Whoa, what? We can go down a boat? That's new. Is this supposed to be Lion's Arch? Oh, it was about going to expansions. Okay. Nope, I want to stay in the base game, so cool. I wonder why that randomly came up. Makes sense now. Magi Malaquire. I am known to mortal men as Magi Malaquire. I've been researching new methods and skill acquisition. Such a task is effortless to one such as I, of course. But I lack one final ingredient. Long ago, ancient tablets were brought here from Ore by wizards of some consequence. They were buried in North Kryta province, where the magic seeped into the very earth. I sent villagers to excavate these tablets for me, but alas, they unearthed only magical beings made of clay. I believe that these enchanted clay creatures hold shards of the Orion tablets within themselves. I need heroes such as you to defeat these creatures and return to me the Orion tablet shards contained within. Bring me 5 shards and I may continue my research. Absolutely. Considering he's a skills guy, we're probably gonna get skills from him. And I think I've already decided what I'm playing in next expansion. Ritualist looks really cool, and I want to play a caster. Because obviously, this class is run in and beat things. Wait, Devona can give me quests again? Even though she's in my party. That's pretty cool. Do we have any new henchmen? Same henchmen. Is this an elegant solution to a bug or something? Because this is what she says when she joins you. Like, yep, you're already with me. Oh, gotcha. So you get her regardless. That's interesting. I thought I got something cool because I stayed around and did other things, but apparently they give you her eventually anyway. Okay, first skills. What do we got? Stoning. That's a lot of damage, so that's also way too much mana. Conjure Flame. Oh! This is what I need, but I know, I was told by somebody that for this to actually work, I need a fire sword, and I don't have a fire sword, so I need to find a sword or an affectation that adds fire damage. Okay, whatever. Yep, I need this. Now I need to find a fire sword. Signet. For 14 seconds, you have 26 armor, can't be knocked down. That is very useful, but I think Endure Pain is way more useful, and I like my other stuff. I'm still going to learn it. I need another sword damage ability. This is very good. 50% mischance? But I'm not going to up water magic because it's only 4 seconds. I mean, I should learn these anyway, but I don't know how many skill points I have. Like, there's skills. Oh. I have never really opened this menu. Okay. I have 16 skill points. Interrupts. That is very important. I don't know if I should just learn all these for fun, because I'm not going to use them. But so far, every skills trainer has had new skills plus all the previous ones, so I can just leave it for now. That's no big deal. Menlo's request is to go to... the other expansion, but let's see what it is. Oh, it's you, Jacked. Menlo has been looking all over for you. Apparently he has received a letter with some disturbing news, a letter sent by an old friend of his from Cantha. He asked me to tell you to meet him out in North Krita Province if I happen to see you. He's probably waiting out there right now. Menlo looked pretty upset. You may want to go talk to him. Alright, well, we can probably do the quest without going to the expansion. Galrath must be stopped. If he gains whatever secrets are locked within the Wizard's Tower in Keswick Speak, gods be merciful. I know not who to trust within the Line Guard. So many I thought beyond reproach are still loyal to him. I need an outsider to find Galrath and put an end to his villainy. You are the only one who has a chance of defeating him. That's right. I'm pretty much the man. 500 gold, hell yeah. I need to replace my gold after I bought a bunch of lockpicks and other stuff. Why, hello, and welcome to Lion's Arch. I see you're another one who's been offered sanctuary here by the grace of the White Mantle Justicars. Justiciars? I never know how to pronounce that word. I read it a lot. I'm going with Justiciar. The White Mantle rules his kingdom, if you hadn't figured that out. So if you mean to stay here, you'd best report your presence officially. There's a barracks in D'Alessio's seaboard, just west of town. Talk to Mental Knight Tyria, and he'll sort out things for you. Can you get me a set of armor? Because their armor is awesome. Really want to look for a blacksmith, too. A guide. Hail, brave one. What is... That is an outfit. I still look very boring. I've never seen anything like it. The ground shook beneath my feet and soil collapsed into the earth, taking everything with it. I could swear I heard voices. You must believe me. Must be on my way. Look at your heroes. Now back at yourself. Now back to your heroes. That is an Old Spice reference. Look at me. Look down. Look again. Sadly, your heroes are not you, but they could look like you if you sign up for mercenary services. Anything is possible when you purchase a mercenary hero slots from Guild Wars store. Mercenary hero slots are how we keep track of the mercenaries we hire out. You'll need one slot for each adventurer if you want to register at our guild. I don't know what this all means. If you used up all your slots, you can either buy more or remove one of your mercenary heroes. Removing a mercenary hero will free up the slot for another adventurer. What are the benefits? Being a mercenary hero allows an individual to travel as a hero with other characters in the same account. Imagine your other characters could be traveling with your... Oh! That's really cool. So, you can level multiple characters and make a party. That's awesome. Okay. That makes sense. That is awesome. I didn't know that was a thing. So you make a party of your own characters. Yeah, I don't care if it costs money. That's fine. I don't mind supporting companies I like. Alright, I'm not making a guild. And ArenaNet's more than fair with their monetization. The only rough thing is starting Guild Wars 2 and having to buy all the living worlds and all the expansions right away. It turns out to be a lot of money. But obviously it was made and when people start in the beginning, so you'd slowly buy them as they came out year after year. But when you're starting, it's pretty rough.
Would you like to hear a story? Would you like to hear a story?
Is this voice acted? I do not have access to the bonus mission pack. Alright, we're starting to see... Okay. Yeah, we're starting to see added content here we can't do yet, obviously. Have an authorized Saul story. looks like a token of some kind. Interesting. This seems like the first real city I've been to. Yeah, I saw that in Steam. I'm not going to buy the... I'm assuming the bonus missions are harder missions after all the expansions, so I'm not going to do those until the expansions. Surrounding me alter your covenants of various gods. That's cool, so you can change what you're doing. Believe it or not, I started this character hardcore. It didn't last too long. Okay, I've got storage there. Alright, so I need to salvage a bunch. Energy +4 while health is below. That's bad. Got my keys, got my lockpick. Okay, good there. Let's deposit all of our stuff. Yeah, I'm not looking to do a challenge mission yet. I've barely figured out the mechanics. Don't want to run my head into a wall quite yet. Alright, this might be the guy who gives us the tokens. Hello, Jack. I'm glad you stopped by. I would like to make you an offer. I'll pay you for written evidence of your exploits in a fair land. Take copious notes of each of your accomplishments and bring them to me, so I record them in our history books. You will be compensated for your trouble. Written evidence. Oh yes, copy the Flameseeker prophecies. Fill it with the pages filled in will do quite nicely, but you may also complete Young Heroes of Tyria in hard mode. Oh. I'm not doing hard mode. I can provide you with blank copies of either of these books. No doubt there are other books out there to show your prowess and skill, but you need to find those on your own. Guess I'll take that. Now I'm looking for a blacksmith of some kind. See if I can craft anything. Oh, here we go. Armor. Wyvern. That's new. I might make it just because it's different. I've had this look for a long time. Because it's all the same. So it's mostly about looking different. Okay, let's see if anybody else has anything. Weapons. 6 through 25. Alright, we got the next tier of weapons here. Definitely need that. I don't think I have any steel. That sucks. Okay. Seems like this is the blacksmith, though, so I can go get... Gonna get a bunch of ingots and make wyvern armor, just because I would like to look different. I am sick of this look. If I have steel, that would be lovely, but I don't think I do. It also might be worthwhile to swap to hammer, because I cannot bleed skeletons, and it seems like there are going to be a lot of those. I'll try not to, and see what happens. Granite, where's steel? Steel ingot. Definitely don't have any. Don't know if I need... I'll take them because I need them. Alright, let's make some armor. I am excited about my Warhammer army. I've finally decided what I'm going to do, and it's going to be really cool. Have to paint a lot, though. That looks like a cool helm. Strength +1, rather than swordsmanship. That's fine. Let's craft it all. This is why we salvage everything. Let's see what we got. That's cooler than the last town, that's for sure. Can headbutt people now. Alright, alright. I don't like the color, but we can change that. Oh, my legs are covered. Finally. I have full protection. Okay. That is a different look. Now, I do need to expert salvage this, because I have a plus 30 HP on that. Salvage that. Cool. There we go. Salvage kit. Get some iron back. Now, what would be cool is if I could find a dye vendor. I don't know if they exist, or you just have to find them all. Or buy them. Alright, I'm in town, though. I can hide in towns. Okay. We still have quite the stockpile. I don't think I've fully explored this place. Let's keep walking around. So I really need to steal ingots so I can get a better weapon. That's quite the look. Alright, guild stuff, that's right. Definitely do not have a guild. Alright, rune trader, okay. Rare material trader. Dye trader, alright, this is what I need. Seems like the auction house area. Okay. Don't need that, I need steel. Cool. Did I buy that? I do not see any steel. Did I put a bid on it? Let me try to buy another one. Because I need another one if I'm going to build another weapon anyway. Set items that are purchased from players and price construction before buying. Well, I bought two. I don't know where they go. Maybe right to my storage? Hello, hello. You've come to the right place. If you've got the gold, I've got the goods. What can I help you with? Listen, friend, I'm in a spot of trouble. I promised to deliver a shipment of herbs to the new Ascalon settlement, but with all the Tengu on the roads, no one has been able to make the delivery. I do have a nephew in the line guard who should have helped me out, but that ne'er-do-well is a talent for disappearing when you need him, if you know what I mean. What do you say? You look like you can take care of yourself. Would you deliver this strongbox to Captain Greywind? Will do. Where is my steel? Guess I'll go check my storage. I already bought a few of those. Okay. Oh. Yep, I'm smart. There's my steel ingots. That's gonna make a sword. I mean, I really should swap to hammer. We're getting a lot of undead, and I cannot bleed undead. And sword seems to do less damage per hit than other things, but the bleed is a really big part of it. So I'm probably going to make a hammer. Might make both. I have 2 steel. Oh, hammer needs wood. Pretty sure. Actually, I might be able to get a rune that'll do fire damage. I don't really know how they work, but we'll see. Alright. We also should make one for Devona. We have no money. Yep, we are poor. We're gonna have to come back here. We could sell one lockpick. Wait, how much do they cost? $750. I do want to swap to a Warhammer. I'll sell a lockpick. Okay. Oh, then we gotta customize it. Big. 17 through 32. Huge. And you go in there, in case I need you. Skills. That's the lose all adrenaline one. Let's just put that one there. That one there. I think I just want the knockdowns. I mean, that's just good damage. Maybe in place of hamstrings, I can't do that. And we did get interrupt. It's under strength. That's it. This will go... I'll take this Endure Pain off until I find a time when I actually need it. Okay, I think this looks okay. And we take all out of swords. Put it all in hammer. Cool. Alright, one more thing. I'm going to go check. It's a lot to uncover here in Lion's Arch. It's the first time I've seen all these systems. Was it this way? I need to make some gold. I've been salvaging everything rather than selling it, and that might have caught up to me. That's cool armor. Alright, Rune Trader. That's really good. 100? That's nothing. I'd rather just keep reducing physical damage and be tanky as hell. That's good too. But I want to be... Alright, so we can probably stack this with the lesser one. Alright, is this going to be 100? 200. Alright, before we buy that. Let's double check. There's nothing that can add damage to my swings. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So that'll be the last of our money, so. Oh, that's the store. I don't care about a hat right now. How expensive is dye? Okay, I'll come back here when I have expendable income, but I do want... Wait a second. Reduce physical damage by 2. Received physical damage minus 3. What's the difference? Now, can you stack different levels of that is the question. We're going to experiment. I don't know if it'll stop me, though. I might just put it on and not stack. But they're different levels, 2 and 3. We'll stick with that. What do I have for... die? Okay. Could sell that and make money, but... nah. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Got a new weapon. Oh yeah. I leveled up. And I have 3 floating points. That is very good, and I want it. Leather belts, got it. Do not sell leather belts. Alright, now we have a million quests. North Kryda. It's probably all in North Kryda. Yep. So I know which way we're going. So now we're a hammer buddy with good old Devona. Again, I did that because I definitely have noticed that like swords do less damage against skeletons and like golem type things or rock things, whereas hammers probably do full damage if not bonus. Oh, I still have my materials, don't I? Yeah, gotta deposit them. I need to find a good thing to put on this. Not if they have willingly made homophobic comments. You can't be daft. I don't think she is pedo at all. What the hell are people talking about? Wonder where you had all those negative assumptions. Who are these people? Look at these guys. That's like saying he's not a racist after someone said the N-word. What do people talk about in Guild Wars? Jeez. Oh, look at me. What's up, Menlo? In my younger days, I trained in the distant land of Cantha at the famous Shing-Ji Monastery. I studied under Master Togo himself, and he's almost as famous as the monastery he runs. Though it has been years since I have seen Master Togo in Cantha, its lands will remain in my heart always. I would not be the monk I am today if not for the lessons I learned there. Hello, Jack. I am First Watch Sir... I'm glad First Watch Sergio found you. I'm afraid I have some bad news. I've received a letter from my old teacher in Cantha, Master Togo of Shing-Ji Monastery. Maybe you've heard of him. It seems a violent and horrific plague has spread like wildfire through the streets of Cantha and threatens to destroy all of Canang City. He asked that I organize a group of skilled heroes and take them with me to Cantha, where we can fight this evil at its source. I will be traveling to Cantha shortly. If you're up to the task, talk to Juju Town Lion's Arch. Book passage. Okay. That seems like that's expansion stuff. Yeah, right. As you've just said. It's an expansion quest. So, not gonna do that. I can just keep it. It's fine. Hello, traveler. I am Lion's Guard Riddick. There are chronicles about me, featuring Vin Diesel. I serve the Lion Guard under First Watch Sergio. I have the honor of protecting the gate at Lion's Arch. Let me ask you something. Do I look like someone with nothing better to do than stand here all day every day? I don't think so. That's why it is... So why is it that you can tell that even though we hardly know each other, but that thoughtless Orin, after all the years we've been friends, think it's perfectly fine to go gallivanting about when he's supposed to be here guarding the gate? I bet he's off trying to romance Maraba again, even though it's clear she wants nothing to do with him. In fact, can you do me a favor? And check. Her farm's just a short ways northwest of here. I'm guessing they're both gonna be dead at the farm. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. You are the one. Are you coming with me? Alright, let me just remember how to use hammer. Big knockdowns. Wow. It's a lot more damage. Boom. Alright. We have a lot of quests. This is one of the things that sort of annoys me. Is that you have to click on a quest and then go to the map to see where it is. It'd be nice if they were just all here and you could just mouse over them. Because you have all the information. They're all in your quest log. So I don't think it breaks immersion or anything to let you see them all the time. Alright, we'll go there and work over to that way. So we're going northeast. Oh, links are friendly. I really need a cape. Cape instantly makes you more powerful, just with the swag. Knock you down. Let's go knock you down. Minimize damage. Interrupted. Okay, we should swap that and that. I think we can do that outside of town. Yep. Because that's easier to hit. Yeah, it's easier to hit there. With my very odd keybinds. It's got some peaceful farmers chilling. Meh. Good music here. Definitely pick up all the gold. I was flush for a very large portion of my adventure so far. Not anymore. Trying to crowd control as much as I can. Now that I have knockdown. I don't really know what interrupt priority is, because I haven't had an interrupt this whole time, so I'm just interrupting longer casts. Because they're probably more damaging and they're easier to interrupt anyway. Is this poison? Oh, this is really strong. So you open with this, then you cast a bunch of other stuff on him. Jeez. Dangerous. This area is less cool than the snow area, I have to say. I miss the Dwarves already. This feels like a Miyazaki swamp. The frog sounds are a nice touch. Archivist Ithima. Hello there, I'm glad to see you. I was out here trying to transcribe some of the images engraved on these ruins. Well, normally it's such a trivial task, but this time, whenever I begin, shadowy nightmares emerge from the ground and drive me away. You appear to be a capable warrior. Could you keep the nightmares away while I finish my work? Let's do it. I fought these guys way back in pre-Searing. They were in the catacombs. Hey, Devona leveled up. We're just kind of outstacking these guys right now. I think I missed that one. Do miss hamstring a little bit. No. Easily done. Ooh, Inferno and Axe Twist. Many thanks, my friend. I'm not sure why those infernal creatures were so intent on keeping me from transcribing those images, but I can't wait to return to my workshop and begin deciphering them. Inferno. I was looking for a spell like this. Because this would be something I could use. Just run into the middle of everything and blow up stuff. I'm not going to use it now because I don't have any fire magic statted. Because what happens if it's weakness? 20 seconds. Cool. I do have a Crichton key. I thought I had a Crichton key. I don't want to go back. I retain my lockpick. Haha. Just be irrationally confident and good things happen. That's pretty good. Not for my party right now, but... which one was here? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that Inferno spell I might play around with. Next time I go to town, just up fire magic and see if I can use that to do some massive AoE. Could have bow pulled, but we're going in. Oh yeah, this is a bad idea. Alright, it's one at a time. One at a time. Luckily, they're only level 11. I'm way above them. Otherwise, this would probably be a wipe. It does suck to see your whole party hexed, though. That can't be good. Luckily, Alicia is a beast. Unless you have something on that needs to be dispelled. She doesn't do that. Everything else, she's pretty great. Onwards and upwards. Almost there. Well, Devona did level. I need to pay more attention to her. Looks like the wrong way. Maybe that was the right way. Let's kill you guys. Level 14. This is a little more challenging. There's more over there that are definitely going to pull. Or maybe not. I have learned that this is my aggro radius, no matter what level things are. Oh yeah, we're going in. They definitely resist knockdown sometimes. Figures, as soon as I switch to the old hammer, I haven't fought any skeletons. Don't think that is a way. Actually. Perfect. It is. I forget what request this is. Merchant's request? No. Orion's excavation. Orion's, not Orion. Alright, now, finally. I feel good. Oh my goodness. What level are these? 10. We might be okay. Okay, Alicia, you can tank that. We need to spread out the damage a little bit. Oh, we're fine. Luckily, they were all level 10, and we vastly out-leveled them. Yeah, I've come to the conclusion, and there's all the tablets I need, that they definitely intend this pre-20 adventure to be more of a tutorial than anything else. Because the fact that I vastly out-level things, and I haven't done that much outside of, you know, the main story quest. And I'm like 7 levels higher than everything. Alright, that's done. Because I know it's going to get harder. From what people have said, when you get to level 20, you start to fight things that are above level 20, which probably give you a whole host of different problems. Okay, we are on... There's another one that's over here somewhere. There we go. Hopefully we can skirt along the beach. Let's get these guys. It's like I'm back in Windrose. It's that pirate survival crafting game that's in early access. Very good game. If you liked Assassin's Creed Black Flag, it basically takes the naval combat from that, then a bunch of good stuff from different survival games and throws it into one game. It's really fun. Played it quite a bit, but I'm gonna wait for 1.0 to come out now. I didn't think I liked survival games till I played that. Had a great time. And Pal World. Pal World's awesome. It's pretty pleasant on the beach, though. It's gotta be hell on your armor. Probably get sand everywhere. Turn you into Anakin. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. Anything on this? Nope. Just hoping for a chest. I've already used lockpicks twice and haven't lost it once. Alright, I'm curious. If there's anything over here. Didn't get the interrupt. Oh no, don't cast energy drain on me. Something something, take 83 damage. Mesmers are confusing. It's the one class in Guild Wars 2 I have not got a handle on is Mesmers. I don't know what they do. A lot of weird stuff. Reminds me a bit of Enchanters in EverQuest. It's like they don't really just straight do damage. They do a little crowd control, a little buffing, a little debuffing. They do some damage. But they're not like part of the Holy Trinity, you know, damage, tank, healer. I don't know, Guild Wars 2 prides itself in not having Holy Trinity, which they kind of do. They can say they don't, but you definitely want a healer in some of the higher level content I've done. I haven't done much, but the ones I have done, if you don't have a dedicated healer, it can get pretty rough. Yeah, in this game, they see more DPS oriented, like, but a couple conditions must be met for the DPS to hit. Like, you cast something on someone, then when you cast a further debuff on them, then it does damage. Or, like, those guys cast abilities on me to drain my energy, and when my energy went to 0, then it took damage. Seems like you're doing damage obliquely, if that makes sense. It's not direct damage, it's oblique damage. Alright, not a bad area. It's getting better than the swamp. This is the Ascalonian encampment. What do you want? That's really good. Yeah, it seems that way, like Demon Hunter Mana Burn from Warcraft 3. Or Dota. Just seeing if there's anything around here before we go do the quest. Looks like just generic settlers everywhere. Farmer Dirk! Was he the farmer from Pre-Searing with the bees? I forget. Yep. No, maybe not. I got him through the mountains. I recognize you. You're Jack, the one who got us through the mountains. If you have the time, I sure would appreciate it if you could help me with a problem. My last prize-winning hog has run off. He was heading south, but I'm afraid to go after him with all the Ettins and those birdmen about. He might be a little skittish, so you probably have to chase him back here. Will you retrieve? Staggering blow sounds like something I want. Will you retrieve my prize-winning hog? I will, sir. Looks like I'm leaving town. Okay. But I really want to find a fire weapon because I just got the fire skill. Where is it? Yeah, Conjure Flame. So I could technically up my fire, and that would up that damage. And from what I'm guessing, fire probably bypasses armor, so it might be of a benefit to have split damage. Wait a second. Oh, there you are. Captain Greywind. Thank you, Jack. I'd begun to fear that Bodris would not keep his word. He had charged us quite a sum for these medicines. I was loath to send a heavily armored group into town lest we provoke the Lion Guard, but I was beginning to consider doing so. Truly, you have saved us from what might have been a diplomatic disaster. Unfortunately, I have little to offer by way of reward except my services and teaching skills. That is reward enough, sir. What do you got? War against melee. That is very good. Definitely buying that. I'm gonna play around with that. Meteor shower. Okay, this is a range thing. 25. I don't even have 25. Yeah, but as I thought, each future trainer will have their previous skills on there. Yeah, plus 5 health generation, attack 25% faster. So this only works when someone dies. There's no base plus per dead person. That's cool. Oh, you are knocked down. That's not cool. And I have no gold. Armor of Mist. This is way better than Armor of Earth. 10 armor, move faster. Alright, so we're getting some cooler skills as we go along. I've arranged to open trade with Nebo village to the west. They are renowned for their weaving, and my people are here short of many cloth goods, such as blankets. Period. Their village has of late been subject to numerous predations by bandits, and while we cannot spare guards, our passage across the mountains was costly enough that we do have weapons to spare. Can you take this stash of weapons and trade them to Ethem the Artisan in Nebo village? I can do that. It has become clear that the Scale are being driven from their swamps by some undead menace, moving in from Scoundrel's Rise to the east. Rather than slaughter endless droves of the Scale, who seem to breed as quickly as we slay them, I think it would be best to go to Scoundrel's Rise and find whatever necromantic force is driving these undead our way. We're gonna fight the Lich? Well, not merely to find it, but to put an end to it, right? Great. More quests here. So now we have to do the fun game of, alright, that's that way. Last hog, that's pretty close. We can do that. That's over there. We got to turn that into Lion's Arch. We don't care about this one. Okay. Let's get the hog. Yeah, that is my one wish. Is that they show all your quests at once on here. I don't think it's asking a lot, and it's not immersion breaking because we obviously know the information. People gave it to us. So we should be able to, you know, on our map, mark out all the positions so we can see them all at once. Because you gotta click back and forth a bunch of times. Everyone misses the pre-searing. So it says I have to drive it. Maybe I have to hit it. Well, I don't want to focus on one thing at a time. I want to be efficient. I am trained by WoW to be efficient. I get the idea. I'll go on one epic quest at a time, but who wants to do that? Yeah, again, EverQuest is the same way. EverQuest, you don't even, there's no like exclamation point over people's heads. You have to talk to them and say some right keywords, and hopefully during the conversation they're like, oh, by the way, I lost this epic artifact. Maybe you can go look for it for me. But you have to actually, like, hit H to hail them. Oh, you are randomly here. Knock down. Can't knock down Ettins. Yeah, sword would definitely be better against these guys. Maybe it's like D&D rules. You can't knock down something a size larger than you. It's always like equal size or less in Dungeons & Dragons. Kind of miss my sword against these guys. Because bleed, I think, does the same damage regardless of how tough they are. Let's get the shout out. More armor. Knock down, can't knock down, that's right. Doing pathetic damage. Let's try this. Alright, that does good damage. We'll stick to that. Seems to be the end. Where'd the pig go? Oh, it's over there. Cool. Alright, that was fun. Come back, buddy. No, 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 no. Yes. Hey. Hey, Classic WoW came out before this, and they had exclamation points. But I get it, it's probably just a design difference. Come on, buddy. And, by the way, this is not a prize-winning hog. This guy's tiny. It's like maybe 30 pounds, if that. About the size of my corgi. Maybe he just named him prize-winning hog. No. Go to your man. Alright. Thank you, Jack. I'll never forget this. After losing half my hogs in this searing and the other half being turned to bacon for the journey through those mountains, I was worried sick that I'd lose this last little guy. Weakness, I assume, just makes him do less damage. I don't want to lose anything. Well, someone else does have this. I think it's Devona that has this. So I could probably get rid of that and just go this. So if I can knock down, I'll stick to knockdowns because they're the best. It's just flat damage. This does weakness, so it lowers their damage. Cool. I like my setup. Alright, can we travel here? We cannot travel here, because I do have the Lion's Arch quest to turn in. It's a Nibu Terrace. Turn that in. Lion's Arch. That one is a big walk. Let's just go back here. I'm still poor. I think I might have to start selling stuff rather than disenchanting. Or salvaging. Unless these give me rare stuff. Where? This one. Thank you. These shards are very important in my research. Now lead me to my work. Soon all will be revealed. Sweet. I care more about the gold right now. Long ago, I have studied the mysteries of Tyria and have come to understand many things about the world. You will often encounter creatures that use skills that you would like to learn. Oh, that's really cool. I have learned a means by which you may do so. I call it Signet of Capture. Nothing is gained for free, however, and there are rules you must follow if you are not using the signet. If you are to use the signet, first, common foes do not possess the necessary energy to charge the signet. It will only work on those who possess exceptional power. You will recognize... Okay, I know what these guys are. They're basically elites. You'll recognize such foes by their colored auras. After you have defeated a worthy foe, simply stand near that foe and use the signet of capture. Any nearby foes who are sufficiently powerful. So it's after you defeat them, so you don't have a timetable. Nice. Any nearby foes who are sufficiently powerful will be affected by the signet, which will then transform itself into a signet of your single skill of your choosing. There are some exceptionally powerful skills that may only be gained in this manner, and so the signet is a very valuable resource. So do I have to keep getting signets of capture, or does it become that skill, then when I go back to town I can put it on? That's probably what it does. Okay, I like my knockdowns. I think we'll lean along the lines of being more of a debuffer and tankier, so I will get rid of Mighty Blow. That is very cool. And there are elite skills. So I should just use this in every, like, elite mob. With the assumption being, that's the skill, then when I get back to town I put this back on, and then I can capture another one. So, per expedition you get one skill. Alright, let's find a merchant. I want to see what all this stuff sells for. See if it's even worth selling. I mean, that's good. Oh, I didn't even know I got this. Use to read. To run the Golem Tutorial simulation and receive your mission from Zin, use the Enter Mission button inside the book. Okay. So that's what that golem's for. I still have this. It's for something in Ascalon. I don't know. That's it. Let's go deposit. It's a really cool town. Cool. Don't know what these are. Game is definitely starting to open up. What's the occasion? I don't know, but it's cool. Awesome. But it is about that time to have to log off for the evening. We got a lot done today. We went through my favorite zone so far, which is all this dwarf stuff. That was a ton of fun. I love dwarfs. And now we're in an actual huge city, and I'm starting to really recognize the map from Guild Wars 2. Lion's Arch is in the same spot. And the Holbreck, my home city is in Norn, is down here somewhere. So yeah, this is all starting to make a lot of sense in context. So, thank you guys for watching. Sailor Smitty, I don't think you're here anymore, but thank you for the raid and thank you for the follows, guys. I'll be back here tomorrow, probably around 5 or 6 p.m. Central U.S. time, to continue with the story and knock out all these quests. I'm really excited about the Signet of Capture. That is very cool. And we have to find a fire weapon, so we can use that enchantment thing. But, anyway. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and raid somebody, because everyone always does that in Guild Wars Reforged, which is very cool. So I'm going to try and do the same thing and find someone who's playing right now. Hopefully someone new. So, you don't have to stay there, but it would be cool to just go in there and say hi to them, see how they're doing. Speed clears. Dailies. This guy seems chill. So, thanks guys. You go say hi to him. I think I've seen this guy before. Yeah, he's played other stuff like... I think he plays Dark Age of Camelot or... But anyway, thanks guys. Have a good night.
Thank you so much for the raid, Jake.
Hey, thank you for the raid. We appreciate it.
Hello, Raiders.
How's it going? How are y'all?